Hey everybody, this is AJYTF, and today I'll show you guys my top 10 favorite Blumhouse production movies. They do a number of movies: Happy Death Day, Get Out, the new movie Ma, which isn't on this list but will be. I'll do another video like this when that comes out and I watch it. So, at number 10 is The Visit. A super creepy story about two kids. It's like a found footage film. Two kids, they go to their grandparents' house, and not everything is as it seems. The grandparents are murderous. Well, I should say the fake grandparents are murderous. They killed, the original grandparents, and absolutely, 100% replaced them. And they are absolute psychopaths, and the kills in this movie, there's only 2 or 3, are just brutal and sadistic, and even though they don't show you a lot of it, it's so gruesome in your head. At number 9 is Glass. The ending to this movie is pivotal. Even though it is sad, and some of it is a little bit disappointing, I still find this to be a really good movie. And probably one of my favorites from 2019 so far. It's definitely not a bad movie, by any stretch of imagination. James McAvoy, Bruce Willis, and Samuel L. Jackson do their best, their absolute awesomest, performance ever. And I just love the comic bookiness of this movie. I just thought it really came together well, and Blumhouse certainly did good with that. At number 8 is Upgrades, the movie from last year. It's similar to Venom, and it's ironic that it came out last year because it stars a guy that looks like Tom Hardy, and he's controlled not by Venom, but by a chip. And this chip enables him to just do badass stuff, man. He's just absolutely killing people, cutting them up, it's absolutely awesome, and I highly suggest it to you guys. It's not a very well-known movie. Few people actually really took the chance on it and checked it out. I was one of those people that checked it out, and I absolutely loved this coming out of it. At number 7, Unfriended. I went into this movie thinking it was going to be sort of generic. It was going to be alright. It was going to be like The Strangers, sort of. It was it's going to be a decent movie with a lot of mystery and stuff, but I came out of this movie absolutely shell-shocked at some of the gore and kills and amount of effort that's put into this movie. As the mystery keeps progressing and throughout the movie, and you don't really know who's killing these people in such horrible ways, and just the ending is just extremely, extremely well done and well written, and just totally sort of out of nowhere end. At number 6 is the Purge election year. Coming out of the Purge films, I hated the recent one, the first Purge. The first 2 were alright, but I've always had a soft spot for the Purge election year. Just something about the story, the way the government's intricate, sort of sprinkled throughout it, because I didn't like a lot of the government story in the first 2 movies, and the recent one, the first Purge. But some of it that's put into this movie, I don't know, it just really works in my opinion. And some of the kills, and just the outfits, the costume designs, the explosion, the action, and the ending are just great. At number 5 is Halloween. So Jamie Lee Curtis returned as Laurie Strode last year. I saw this movie in theaters, and it was an absolutely awesome surprise. And I really loved a lot of this movie. The kills are fantastic. Some of the parallels to the original, like when Laurie falls out the window, when Michael pushes Laurie out the window, and then looks away, and then looks back down from the window, and she's gone, like she did in the original with Michael when Loomis shot him out the window. And just, like I said, man, a lot of the gore. The bathroom scene is hands down one of my favorite death scenes in horror history, and it was just hands down a great comeback. At number 4 is Happy Death Day. I incredibly enjoyed this. I think that this might be one of the best paradox movies, or repeat movies, like the type of movies that keep repeating everything. I don't usually like those movies, but I took a chance on this movie because it looked fun, and damn was I right. It's incredibly fun. The actors are so fun and just so lively, and they are into this movie. The main killer, the mystery of who the killer is, the reveal was actually pretty good. I generally didn't expect it as much as I expected the killer in the second movie, but hands down a classic for Blumhouse. At number 3 is a recent one. This is Jordan Peele's Us. I found this movie to be an absolute joy. Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke's performance in this movie is absolutely fantastic, especially Red's voice, where she's talking about the shadow in the living room. She's like, "And the shadow." She talks like that the entire movie, and that was just great. Also, the mystery reveal at the end, I won't give it away because this is only just coming out on DVD, I think next week, June 18th, I believe, or the week after this week. But I came out of this movie absolutely loving it. One of Blumhouse's most crowning achievement type movies. And yeah, man, you guys need to check this out when it comes out. Awesome. At number 2 is Happy Death Day to You. Another recent one, just did come out on DVD, so I will go into spoilers for this one. If you don't want spoilers for this movie, please leave now. The killer in this movie, I expected it a lot. The doctor guy that she had the affair with in the first movie. But just some of the stuff that they did in this movie with, her being in alternate reality, her mom being alive in that reality, a few bit of extra characters added in there, the two people that help out, the Asian dude with the machine, the after credit scene that sets up a sequel, a third movie that I'm totally hyped for, and I will totally have. Just a lot of stuff about this movie, just loved it, and I'm glad I saw this in theaters. But at number 1, of course, this is a classic movie. From 2017, this is Jordan Peele's Get Out. Jordan Peele took a stab at directing, and took a stab at not only just directing, but horror. And he absolutely hit that thing out of the park with Get Out. The mystery and just the violence, the horrifying imagery in this movie as you're going through the same insanity that the main character is going through as he discovers these certain things about the Armitage family, and that his girlfriend's been hiding stuff from him, and the people going missing from around his neighborhood and everything. I just incredibly admire this movie, not as just a horror movie, but just as a movie. It's absolutely incredible, and Jordan Peele, this was his first movie. He loved it. Or he hit it out of the park, as I said. I loved it. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video. This is my top 10 favorite Blumhouse production movies. Let me know what your top 10 is, and let me know if I left one off that you like. Goodbye.